There are 4 steps that you need to utilize to get a remote or hybrid job in 2025 and beyond, and I'm going to break them down step by step for you today. This will take me more than 30 seconds, so if you don't have the time, bookmark it and come back. As a 20-year career coaching veteran, I help thousands of people every single month land new, better paying jobs, and the request for hybrid or work from home jobs has been through the roof, and yet it's one of the most difficult jobs to get, and I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So I want to break down what's going on. I think you probably have a sense, but more importantly, why your job search approach for a remote job is so different these days. First of all, let's talk about the reality. Post the pandemic, there were so many work from home jobs. We kind of thought we're set. There's always going to be work from home jobs. Everybody got to work from home in the pandemic. Well, today's a very different day. We are in the middle of a massive white collar job recession, and many companies are opting to bring their workforce back in house. The reality is they're the customer, right? They pay you. And a lot of customers right now are just not feeling comfortable paying for remote workers. One of the reasons is they're not sure what they're getting anymore. They're not sure if they're really getting the return on investment value wise, but also other companies have realized, well, gee, if I'm going to keep the job remote, I can actually hire people in other countries, other parts of the world, other areas for a lot less money. So not only are there fewer of these hybrid or remote jobs, but the pay scales for them are going down because companies are getting smarter. Companies are in business to make money. Anytime they can save money, they're going to do it. Anytime they can make sure that the ROI, the return on the investment, is better, they're going to do it. And that's what's happening with these remote jobs. They're very coveted. Does it mean you can't get one? No, you can absolutely get one. But here's what I need you to understand. How much energy and time are you willing to put into the effort? See, when I start to break down the 4 steps that you're going to need, a lot of you are going to scroll off because you're going to say, I don't want to do that. I don't want to take the time. And that's fine. That's actually the whole point. Only the people that really want these jobs, these high paying jobs, are going to get them because they're going to follow these 4 steps. Okay. So just own it, my friend. If you're not willing to put skin in the game and do what it takes to get this remote job, this coveted job, then you're not going to get it. It's like playing in the major leagues. People fight to get a spot on the roster. And even when they get the spot on the roster, they fight to keep the spot. Okay. That's what remote jobs are like right now. If you don't want that headache, it's totally fine, but you're going back into an office. Okay. So need to be clear on that. Now, if you're still with me, let's talk about the 4 steps. The first thing you have to do is clearly define your UVA, your unique value add. Companies buy people that provide an ROI, a return on investment. If you can't share to a company how you're going to save the money, make the money, solve problems, and alleviate pain enough so that it justifies letting you work remotely and paying you a good salary, you're not getting the job. They're the customer. They want what they want. So it's on you to sell that value. If you think about it, we don't buy the features, we buy the benefits. What I am telling you right now is that if you don't understand the benefits you provide and how powerful they are and can't convey them, you're not getting a shot at these remote jobs. It's that simple. So one, know your UVA, your unique value add, so that you can talk about the return on the investment when they pick you for this remote job. Number 2, you need a bucket list. You're not wasting your time. You are going to find the companies that you know hire for your skill set, the companies that you know have the problem that you solve and the pain that you alleviate that will benefit from your UVA, right? That are going to get that return on investment by picking you to work remote. You have to find that list. Those jobs aren't out there anymore. They are invisible. They are hidden. I'm going to give you an example in a minute so you understand what I mean. And so you have to decide, who do I want to work for that I know will get value out of this and I will benefit. You've got to do that. You are the salesperson. All right. Now, once you've got your bucket list, you're ready to do some back channeling, not networking. Networking is this long-term play. It's about developing a relationship and a rapport and getting to a place where you're both comfortable asking each other for stuff. We don't have time for that right now. It's not that networking isn't a good thing and it doesn't work. It just doesn't serve a purpose right now. You're looking to get a job faster, a remote job. That means you need to back channel. Back channeling is just letting somebody know you exist. We don't get hung up on if they pursue a relationship with you or not. You're just trying to let somebody know that you exist. You want to let them know that you have this awesome UVA and that you're going to provide a great ROI. Okay, so this is back channeling. Now we're going to back channel to the people in the department of the company that you would like to work for. And there's going to be hopefully lots of them. And that way you can back channel on a tool like LinkedIn and get to them and say, hey, I'm a huge fan of your company. I would love to learn what it would take to work remotely or hybrid for your organization. This is the value that I bring. And this is where you have step number 4. And it's called a job matching matrix. This is not a resume, right? You're not even sending your resume when you back channel, because if you're back channeling through LinkedIn, your LinkedIn profile is the resume. We're not sending a resume. You are sending a job matching matrix. You are listing out all the requirements of that type of job, line by line by line, and you are matching your skills and ability to them. You are creating a document that says, I am a 1-for-1 match. This is the problems I solve, the pain I alleviate, the return on investment I provide. Here's the document. Can you tell me who I could speak to get on the radar screen about remote or hybrid opportunities? This is the process. And this is how you end up finding the hidden jobs at the companies you want to work for that will allow you to be remote, that will pay you a premium because you've done the hustle, you've done the due diligence. Now, let me give you an example. I talked to a very high level, runs a very high level department of a customer success department, big company. Okay. It's a company we partner with. And he said to me, they posted a customer success position, fully remote, great job, great benefits, $100,000 a year. And all you do is you support customers. They need really good, intelligent people to do this job. And so they posted it and had 3,000 applicants in 24 hours. Now, on top of that, they had an ATS system where they went through these 3,000 applicants, and 300 of them right out of the gate were a 100% perfect match. That doesn't happen, folks. So when his recruiting team started contacting these so-called perfect matches, what he found out is people were gaming the system, using AI, sending, resumes that were tailored just to match the job, and they didn't in fact even know their own resumes and really weren't a fit for the role. So now he had 3,000 applicants that were a waste. And you know what they did? They threw them out. They didn't even bother. And he went to his customer success team and said, here's the deal. You all know what we're looking for. You know the kind of person that will do well in this remote world. If someone hits you up and they look like a fit, forward them to me. And that's how they hired for the position. This is the new trend. This is what I mean about a hidden job market. This is where employers are getting because they cannot handle the ridiculous amount of applicants, many of which aren't a fit. It's too dysfunctional. And so if you want a remote job, and there's already a lot fewer of them, but you want those good ones, you have to navigate this maze with these 4 steps in order to get noticed and get considered. Now, if you made it this far and you want to assess your professional strengths and learn how to do this back channeling process, I've put 2 videos that teach you that inside my free resource center. I wish I could work with all of you one-on-one. I just can't. And so I built a free resource center with my team, no credit card required, nothing, that has the short video tutorials that will teach you all of that over inside my free resource center, which is linked in my bio link up here or somewhere down here. Okay. It'll really help you, I promise, because coveted jobs, you can get it, but you're playing in the major leagues, my friend. And I want you to go for the brass ring. I want you to get the remote job. I help thousands of people every month do this, but they're willing to put the skin in the game. They're willing to do the 4 steps in order to get hired. And then guess what? They're happy. They're in their remote job. They're making good money. So if you want it, you can get it too, but you're going to have to play the game. All right. Good luck, my friend. I hope to see you in the free resource center.